having good singing technique is essential to a singer because not only will this help your voice stay much stronger and healthy for a much longer period of time, it will also help your voice to sound more powerful when you're singing and to sound fuller, and it will increase your range. So today we are going to talk about the two most important components that makes up great singing technique. The first one is the obvious breath, and the second one is having great control of all the muscles in your face, in your mouth, and in your neck and shoulders. In this video, we will only talk about the theories behind what it means to have great singing technique. In the next video, I will give you some tips on how to train each part of the muscles that's involved in singing. We are going to start by talking about breath. There are two aspects of having great breath control. The first one is, of course, having control of the muscles that will help you breathe in and breathe out in the proper way. The second aspect is an aspect that many people forget to mention, and that is once you know how to breathe in and breathe out in the right way, where does that breath go? In singing, it is important that when you sing, you take deep breath, not shallow breath. And deep breath is when you breathe with your midsection and not with your shoulder and with your chest. So the difference will be something like this. The proper way to breathe in singing would be to breathe from your midsection, from here to here, and all along your back. All the muscles along your back are supposed to expand as well. I will show you by giving an example right now. See the expansion? Breathe out. And you can see it on my back. And this is considered a deep breath. And a shallow breath will look something like this. And this is very bad for singing. Good breathing technique actually starts with the right standing position. When you are singing, have your feet firmly planted onto the ground and shoulders apart. Your spine should be elongated. If you don't know what it feels like to have an elongated spine, just think about it as somebody's holding a small string at the very top of your head, and that person's lifting the string. This way you will elongate your spine. Your chest, your shoulder, and your neck should feel relaxed. Shoulders, you should put them back like this. And this will ensure that the breath will go in and out of your body in the proper way. If you have a lot of tension, as most people do, in your neck and in your shoulders, I suggest getting massages and also doing yoga. It will help you ease the tension and will help with your singing. Once you have taken a deep breath, this breath expands your diaphragm and it creates pressure here. So the breath will have to come out. And when you're singing properly, there are actually two directions the breath is supposed to go. The first one is the most obvious. Of course, when you sing, the breath comes out of your mouth. So something like this. But another direction the breath is supposed to go is your nasal passage, right here. So the breath is supposed to come out of your mouth, and it's also supposed to go even higher than that. It's supposed to go and hit the dot on your forehead. It's supposed to resonate there, and it's supposed to come out from your nose. The second most important aspect of having great singing technique is having control of the muscles in your face, as well as the oral muscles that are needed when you make sound. The jaw muscles must be relaxed when you're singing, so especially when you hit the high notes, the jaw is especially important, or else you will strain your voice. The nasal passage must be open. Like we said previously, the breath also has to go up and through your nasal passage to vibrate at the front of the mask, the front of your face. And the tongue must be flexible, and I will show you some tips in the next video to how to make all these muscles much more flexible. And your soft palate must be lifted to make a cave inside your mouth for projection of the sound. And here's the difference. When you sing with just your throat, and many pop singers do this. You will sound something like this. Ha! That sounds okay, but you will be putting a lot of undue stress on your vocal cords, and your range will not be at its full potential. And when you have learned to control your breath and to control the muscles in your face, but if you haven't learned to focus your breath, you will sound something like this. Which is okay, and it's relatively healthy, but the sound is not as powerful as it could be. When you have mastered the technique and all the muscles in your body are working together, you will be able to reach your full potential, and you can do this very easily. So you see, that was very easy. And the sound is powerful and is concentrated, and the range is quite amazing too.